Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I am so grateful that you have joined us for this little while. We are continuing to heal, and the way we heal is just to be, to get out of the way and allow the infinite to move in, through, and as us. So let's get started. Let's begin with 3 nice, really deep breaths. Taking a breath, filling up the front of your chest. Holding it for as long as is comfortable, as long as you like. And then when you're ready to, let it go. And now breathe into the top of your chest and the top of your back. Just breathe into your rib cage. Feel your back expand a little, your skin stretch. And just hold that breath as long as it feels comfortable. And then let it go. And now prepare to take the biggest breath you've taken all day. Filling up your chest, your upper back, all the way down into your belly. And hold it for as long as is comfortable, and just feel that air just kind of sitting in there for a moment, and then release it nice and slowly. And now let's relax our bodies, and we'll do something different this week. We'll start at the head. So we will pull our shoulders up to our ears, tuck our chin slightly. Imagine like squeezing your skull with all the muscles around your head and your face. Squeezing your neck with your shoulders. Take a breath. Squeeze, and then let your shoulders drop down, your face relax. Yeah. And so now let's focus on the chest, the front of the chest and the arms. So form your hands into fists and pull them up to your shoulders. Pull your arms forward as though you were giving yourself a hug, giving the front of your body a hug, stretching out the back. And take a breath and just squeeze it all there together, so it feels really good to be stretching out the back as well as squeezing the front. Squeeze, squeeze, and then let it go. Keep your hands at your shoulders, and now squeeze your shoulder blades together in the back and stretch out the front of your chest. Take a breath and squeeze it all together. And then let it go when you want. And now let's imagine like a girdle, a comfortable, friendly girdle around our midsection, just kind of giving it a squeeze. So pull in your abs and your sides, pull in your back, just pull everything to your spine, if you can imagine that, or to the middle of your body. Pull it in, squeeze, take a breath, squeeze. Let your belly relax. And now the pelvis. So pull up your pelvic floor, pull in your lower torso, your hips, tighten up your glutes. Just imagine you're giving your whole pelvis a little hug. A squeeze, take a breath, squeeze, 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 and then let all that go. And now for the legs. Let's press our legs together, our thighs, knees, calves, ankles, curl our toes under or back. And just take a breath, squeeze all that to the midline, squeeze, 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 and then let it go. Yeah, all is well. And so that's what we're going to focus on today. Nothing dramatic, nothing that you haven't heard before, but we hear so many negative messages that we need to hear these positive ones, 100 times a day, just to compensate for all the negative ones that just kind of float in, either ones that were planted before you even had a memory, the conversations going on in your house when you were a child, Or, as you know, we all are, you were picking up telepathically on lots that was going on around you. And a lot of times it's negative messages. And so let's imagine now that we are beginning to let them go. Make sure that you are comfortable, that your body is completely supported. And think about that metaphor. Your body is completely supported. And whether you are aware of it or not, your whole human experience is completely supported. Your soul is completely supported. You know, you don't have to feel like you are a lone wolf, a lone soldier out there all by yourself. You've got a whole army of beings surrounding you, keeping you safe, supporting you. So let's just slow our breathing down. And remember who we are. We are infinite beings. We are God expressing right here, right now. Nothing less than just an individual expression of God. You know, I remember as a kid watching beauty pageants, and as a small, fairly young 5, 6, 7-year-old, you talk it over and you have your opinion of who should win. And I remember thinking, well, gosh, that girl with the brown hair is so pretty, but the girl with the blonde hair is so pretty in a different way, and the redhead is pretty in still a different way, and the one with really short hair is pretty in a fourth way. And that's the same way we are. We are all these beautiful expressions of the infinite, beautiful in our own ways. None of them superior to another, just unique and different. And your unique expression of the divine is perfect right now. How you came here to express is ideal for the experience you came here to have. The body that you have, the knowledge that you have. By knowledge, I don't mean infinite wisdom. I mean, your education, and also your life education, the school of life. All of those things are perfect for what you came here to experience. And that's not to say that we're not learning. Because I feel like the more we learn about ourselves and our human expression here on earth, the better we have the experience we came here to have. The better we know ourselves, the more compassion we have for ourselves. So imagine seeing yourself as this infinitely compassionate, caring, loving person, soul. And just feel that. Feel how you are forgiving You give people the benefit of the doubt. You know that when you understand people, you can forgive them more easily and also, give them grace. So let's imagine that this is an exercise in giving yourself grace. So just sit quietly. And imagine, and there might not even be a secret, but imagine that some earlier version of you, whether it's a tiny child or a teenager or an adult, some earlier version of you comes forward to confess a secret, to tell you something that they thought maybe you didn't know, or maybe just to get something off their chest. There's a saying, we are only as sick as our secrets. So imagine that this earlier version of you is coming forward to let go of a secret. I invite you to express only love and compassion as that truth is revealed, or that idea. It's not necessarily even a truth. It could be a belief, a perspective, a thought. Just hold it. Hold that earlier version of you and hold the idea along with the thought, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't do anything wrong. You were doing the best you could under the circumstances. All is well. All is well. I invite you to hear the rush of angel wings around you. To be fully aware that you are not alone. When you come into a human experience, you agree to let go of the knowledge, the wisdom that you have of the infinite. You agree to let go of all of that so you can have this limited human experience and then relearn it as a human being for whatever reason. And so you know as much as you know in any given moment. And you make decisions based on what you knew, what you know now. Sometimes we can't rise above it because there's too much mud on our shoes. And when you fight it, you get more and more mud on your shoes. So imagine instead of fighting it, you stretch out in the sun And let your shoes dry off so that it's easy to kind of brush the mud off, because it's not mud anymore, it's dirt. So let's allow the infinite presence, God, the one presence and the one power, to move into our hearts, our minds, our souls, our subconscious, our unconscious, whatever needs it most or whatever needs it at all. There is no limit to God, to this presence, this divinity, no limit, so it can go everywhere you need it. So just relax and allow it. Accept it, embrace it. This is the time for healing. Thank you, God. I wouldn't have it any other way. I am healing. I am healing at depth. I am willing to heal at depth. My willingness sets the ball rolling. I let go of all resistance and allow the infinite to move in, through, and as me. All is well. The healing is happening. The healing is taking place absolutely as me, in me, through me, to me. I am worthy of this healing. I am ready to be healed. Ready, willing, able. And the healing is taking place now. And it's going to take us however long it takes. So even though our meditation is coming to a close, the healing will continue. And if you want to give it a little boost, revisit this meditation a few times. And each time, the meditation will sink in a little, the healing will sink in a little deeper. Maybe the meditation will too. So I congratulate you on being willing to heal, on trusting your infinite self to create this experience for you. And let me remind you that you truly are whole and perfect exactly as you are right now. And the one presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the one presence and the one power moving in, through, and as you. Namaste. Have a wonderful week.